Sophomore forward number 13, Cole Miller. And protecting the net for the Bulldogs, senior goaltender number 1, Lieutenant.
And bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was in. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. It's game day here in Rochester. Welcome everyone to Graham Arena. Ryan Phelps, Joe Kane, as we got to sing the national anthem. I hope you picked up more than just my voice on that, because I was just kind of humming along.
I was humming along as well, Ryan.
Well, the Bulldogs back on the ice against Rochester Lord. The Eagles of Rochester Lord have had strong programs in the past. I know in recent years they've been decent.
Yep.
But they had a run back about 20 years ago where they were very competitive at the Class 1A level.
And now I believe they're ranked 16, 18 in the state, Ryan.
Yep. And one of those teams that the Bulldogs play. We talked about last week. Waseca, top 20, Laverne, top 20, Mankato West, top 20, Rochester Lord. I think there's 5 of them.
Yep, and Breck, the very last game of the season.
Yep,
so
Breck.
Four of the last 5 games the Bulldogs have, Ryan, are against ranked opponents.
We are underway here in Rochester, the Bulldogs and their Road Blues, traveling left to right on your screen here in this first period.
And it is not the greatest setup for filming, Ryan. Just letting the fans at home know.
Sent back in by Harns. In goal for Minnesota River, Anders Liddell. Here comes Nate Tews. Angles a pass, tipped out at center by Smuter. Here's a rush now for Minnesota River. Into the corner as O'Keefe is dumped. Cam in behind the net. He's tripped up a bit by Harns. Gets back up and gives him a shove. Puck squirts free to the corner. Core is there. He'll lift one out to center ice. Try for a Willie Mays over-the-shoulder catch on that attempt was Shell. And now here's Breck Wackel on it. Wackel in the corner, looking out front. He's harassed, and the goalie nearly caged their starting goaltender. They said, welcome back, Anton Ackley. So we don't know if he's coming back from injury, Joe, or might have been a tropical vacation.
Yeah, I did not pull stats prior to the game, so I don't know if he's their number one or he's been out for a while. I do not know, Ryan.
Lourdes controls off the draw, but missed pass ends up in behind their net. On the near side, it's Hone. He'll wrap it around in behind the net as they lead the charge down the right wing wall this time. Tipped into the zone by Keefe. Hustling back is Frederickson. Up ahead for Smikalski to the line, not out. Deflected along the way by Gugesberg on a block shot. And now cleared ahead. That hit off his skate. Icing waved off. Here's Levi down low. Reverse pass for Smikalski, but he kind of blew a tire a bit. Played back in behind the Lourdes net. On the wing, Hone sends it on ahead. Carrying is Dubois. Dubois' wrister was blocked by Juarez. Juarez up ahead. Slowing down for it was Moreau, and then hands it right back to Jacob. Rink wide pass, scooped up and carried on now by Kleinschmidt. He'll just send it in behind Liddell, who settles it there. Kept in at the point. Wrister off a stick. That was Domris getting in front of that. Hit off the shoulder of the defender and out. Here's Hollerick. Flips it in deep, then gives a push. And stepping in his way was Dominic Haugen. In behind, it's Harns. Harns knifing through traffic. Carries on the near side. He's got the C on his jersey. Usually in the early going here, Joe, you can tell by the effort these kids give, whose name you call early on. Harns, we've said about 6 times already. I would imagine he'll be a factor all game back at the line.
I see that as well.
Gugesberg on ahead for Schaffler, but it was behind him. O'Keefe tries to hold off a man. This one rolls right in on Liddell, and he'll wisely just cover. 3 minutes gone here, first period, still scoreless.
Ryan, we were talking about this on the way down. How many different teams does Rochester have? High school teams? Is that 3?
Yeah, they've just had the 3 now. JM and Century are combined.
Gotcha.
Mayo has its own team, and Lourdes.
Gotcha.
You know, at the youth level, there's so many teams. I mean, I remember playing in Pee Wees. There was 4 C teams, 2 Bs, and an A. Might have had a double A. Here's a 2-on-1 now. Schaffler with Cam. Schaffler to Cam. Cam trying to give it back, but he fanned on it. Frederickson a shot. That one went high into the air.
That ricocheted. Oh, sorry, Ryan. That ricocheted high. I couldn't see it, or did that just was a shot that high? I heard it tink. I didn't.
Yeah, I say almost every time on a 2-on-1, I want to see a pass. I want to see Sam bring that one in and shoot it.
Yep.
A rare case where a shot is better than a pass. I think Sammy could have walked right in and put one in.
Yeah, they definitely know who Riley is. They went right to him.
Here's Riley here, but he overskated. Picked up and retreating is Hone. Back now for Core. And this is Harns again.
What were you going to say about their youth teams, Ryan?
I don't remember.
Oh.
No, just that they have huge youth numbers here in Rochester, but for some reason they don't translate to the varsity level.
Yep.
And maybe it's because they're playing on all different teams then. And maybe if you had separate youth associations, it would help at the varsity level. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought about that. Same as Mankato. Mankato has tremendous amount of teams, and then you get to high school and they have 1.5 teams.
Yep.
I mean, if you look
and
at
they're decent, you know, not great, decent. And we played a lot of really good youth Mankato teams up through the years. We usually came out victorious too, Joe.
Yes, we did.
Miller takes his man down. Gugesberg plays it in behind for Smikalski out of his reach. Miller to the far side. Tucks it back in behind the net. Haugen is there to intercept. He's overridden by Miller. He's able to escape, however, hit the back of the net. Smikalski avoids a hit or at least fights through one. Now he's pinned against the wall. Wackel seals his man off. Smikalski gives a nice hit on Core, and it leaks free. Levi Wackel, now Smikalski throws one across the goal mouth. Miller whacks it in behind all the way around, back for Smikalski. Good puck possession on this line, Joe. We talked about it last game. We talked a lot about it during the JV game today. There's a deflection wide. How tough it's been for Minnesota River to possess the puck this year. And here's a nice sustained pressure as Tisch comes in. He's taken down. No, thought we might get one there. Hollerick waits for the zone to clear. Now puts it in deep. Hollerick on the steal, but he fanned on it.
Had two chances, fanned on both.
This will be an icing. 11:37 to play here. Still early in this one. Scoreless with the Bulldogs and the Eagles.
A lot of, like Ryan talked about, a lot of puck possession for the Bulldogs early here, but a lot of it behind the net or the side of the net. No shots on net still. Two good chances, both deflected up and out of play or just off the backboard and missed the net.
Twos toward the net. Deflected, and the goaltender had no eyes on that. Ackley tried to jump on that one, and now it's brought back out to center by Rochester Lord. Moreau with a nice body check. Sent into the far corner. First one there is Troutman. Twos into the corner. Phillips is there for the Eagles. Now Moreau takes it away. Gets it to the line and out. He'll just flip it past the defender. That was Grodum. Now Cam off the bench. Grodum with it again. Plays it near side. That's Barkley. Barkley shoved up against the glass by Riley Cam. Takes a return hit. There's a shot by Schaffler that was deflected wide. Draheim shot. Missed the net. Might have been deflected. Dugasberg pinching in. He takes a big hit. Another one thrown by Cam in the corner. And coming in for a big shove is Schaffler.
Could have been.
He just looked over his shoulder at the referee to make sure there was no arm in the air.
Could have been very, very close.
Floated ahead through Schaffler. Puck is loose. It's in the slot. Cam couldn't get to it in time. And now back the other way comes Dubois. Wrister blocked. That one hit Frederickson. Dubois off the wall. Keefe sends it back down to the corner. No, it's in his skates. Dubois to Keefe. He's sealed off. Draheim falls on the play. Calling for it out
stick
front.
by Frederickson there.
Very good. That was out of the zone and back in offside. So the Bulldogs get a small victory there on the clear. Long pass angled ahead by Draheim. Kicked all the way back in. Barnes has to hustle as Smikalski was on his tail. Now Levi Wackel cruising down.
I thought he was yelling ice.
I thought so too. This is Smuter. Up ahead for Breck. Reverses direction. The idea was there, but it just wasn't well executed.
Yep.
On the far wall. Tucked down to the corner for Kleinschmidt. Now back to the line. Shot off the end wall. Taken away by Smuter. Played ahead for Breck. Back to Smuter, and he'll wrap it around on the near side. Smikalski has to hustle after it. He gets there first, but is spun off the puck. Takes a high hit. We have the Rochester Lourdes student section in front of us here.
Yep.
Frederickson for Wackel. Up ahead for Wackel. Two Wackels. That's Breck with it now. And now for Levi, but it was poked away. Smuter hustles after it. Banks it off the wall. All the way through to Levi. He's able to get it in the zone, but kind of awkwardly handling it. Tisch is on it. Flipped ahead. It hit Domris. And now cleared out to center. Scooped up there by Shell. Shell gains the line. Hit off twos. Loose puck for a moment. Now Domris ahead. This is Juarez. Out of his reach. Puck possession, Joe.
Yep, we talked about it.
A turnover and a quick 2-on-1. Low-angled shot. That one went through the blue paint. Hollerick back the other way. Hollerick dips a shoulder. Upended on the play. Kind of a dangerous hit. Almost a knee-on-knee. Not worthy of a penalty, but it looked awkward. That was offside.
That was offside.
Played in front and deflected just wide. Tisch with it now on the near side. He's got twos with him.
Domros went off in the change. Tisch was looking for him.
Bulldogs finished that change. 7.5 to play as we're past the midway point of the first period. This one sent in on net, a knuckleball, and a nice save by Liddell. Just 2 shots on goal for the Eagles, 0 for Minnesota River. They waved off the icing that time because Barkley could have played the puck. Instead, he went after Cam. Wheels that time by Dubois. Floats it out front. Cam there on the steal. Plays it off the glass. Glove down at neutral. O'Keefe throws a bump. This is Hagenmiller with it. Gets to center and drives it in deep. Ackley out to play it behind his own net. Off the dasher. Hagenmiller is there. He'll tuck it right back in behind. This is Core with it. Cam shoves him in. O'Keefe walks out front but couldn't finish. Now back the other way comes Idom. Idom walks in left wing. Whoa! And throws it out front. And I tell you, Joe, a couple plays now where the Bulldogs have done a really nice job of picking up the odd man. That's something we don't always see from Minnesota River.
Yep. If you look at the Dodge County game, we talked about that a lot.
I'm guessing they did as well. Smikalski, a collision out at center. High hit thrown by Levi Wackel. Now back forward is Frederickson. That hit a skate. Glove down by Levi. Takes a whack and now drives it in. Off the end wall. Dangerous. A goaltender standing behind the net, playing the puck that's on the end line. There's a shot right on, but blocked. Icing will be waved off. Liddell out to play it. He'll just sweep it in behind. Frederickson up ahead for Smikalski. Tipped all the way back down. This is Grodem. Barkley angles a pass ahead. Phillips with it at center. Gets around Smikalski. Liddell settles it there for Smuter. This is Frederickson. Long pass. Sauced out to center, but it's stolen by Dubois. They're good at the line that time. And Domris able to clear and fire right back in. I hate to say this out loud, but a very fast-paced, very few stoppages as this one's covered by Liddell. Frederickson swallows up his man. That was Cunningham. And we've got a whistle. Check that was Keith. 5:10 to play here. First period, 0-0.
Yeah, very balanced first half. I mean, 12 minutes into the first half, Ryan. First period. Shots, 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah. Bulldogs have had a ton of shots tipped out front, just gone wide, but
yep, a lot of deflections. That one was deflected along the way by Keefe, but Juarez blocked it. Sent back in behind for Dubois. This line, the 7-10-17, the good-looking line.
Yep.
Hollerick gives chase. Twos will take over. Sweeps it ahead for Domris. Tipped out by Hollerick. Hollerick quickly on his man. Knocked into the Bulldog zone. Juarez
looked
back
like high
for
stick.
it. Could have been. He's right at that shoulder mark. This is Barkley. He'll drive it down low. Liddell leaves it there for Twos. Twos chips it on ahead for Cam. Cam runs into Harns. Now it's played in. Kept in by Cam. He takes a high hit right to the face mask. And then gives a shove right back. Glove down by Twos. He'll sweep it down low. 4 minutes left here. First period. Hagenmiller overskated. Thought he had the steal.
So did I.
This one played out to neutral on a glove. O'Keefe on the back check, and he's going for that. His first hit was good.
Yep.
He stuck the stick in, held it too long. He'll go for hooking. 3:53 left. First period. It was on when we first got here.
She be a
I
local.
feel like it just turned on again now, though. This one played back to the line. Harns near side. Harns again for Core. Harns This is Dubois. Barnes walking in, shot wide. Cam on the steal, not to clear. Near side, Core. Shot, missed the net. Had that upper corner, too.
Yeah, that upper.
Center, Core on the backside.
Good play. Great play by Hagemiller there.
They're changing up all four. Nope. Oh, they got 5. They got too many.
Yep. Jesus.
So 5 on
Every
3.
game.
So Cole smartly never went off. He couldn't. It would have been a breakaway.
Yep.
But Smokolsky was off the bench late.
Yep.
He was the 5th one. Well, they don't get to say who goes.
No. But I don't mind that. Cole was just out for the first 45 seconds.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, yeah, he was just out for the first 45 seconds.
Right.
And I don't know how much he would have played because you got Hollerick, Cam, Smykowski, so he was probably number 4 for the 5 on 3.
3 minutes to play. There's a minute left in the 5 on 3. Barkley crosses the line. This is Keefe. Barkley again. Save made by Liddell.
They're letting him get down really low there.
Hollerick sweeps at it. Grodem.
Walking in.
This is Phillips. Back up top. Barkley. Now Grodem. Barkley. Down low, right through the skates of Keefe. Tews muscles his way to the puck. Hone with it. Walks in. A shot deflected. Nice defense. Good kill so far for Minnesota River, and they'll get 3 new bodies. It'll be Levi Wackel, Corbin Gugesberg, and Riley Cam. 23 seconds on the 5 on 3. 1:07 left on Cole's penalty. The first one was O'Keefe for hooking. Second one was a bench minor, too many men. There's a minute 7 left on that one. Riley, it goes back to Harns at the line. Far side, Dubois, shot save made by Liddell. And if there's no traffic in front of him, I'll take that shot every
I'll
time.
take that shot as well. Yep.
Cam trying to bully his way to the puck. Played off the wall, near side, overskated, but regaining control. Here's Harns. Core with it. Dumps it down low. Shot on the backside, and Liddell knocked the net off.
I'll take it.
So O'Keefe comes out. We're 5 on 4 for 44 seconds.
2 shots so far in this power play for Rochester.
Yeah, 5-0 are the shots. Have we been held shotless for a period this year, Joe?
I don't know if that's never. No, I mean, maybe the early days of Bulldog hockey, but not recently.
Tews knocks it down. It's back in behind. Fredrickson off the glass, and now O'Keefe in a foot race. Ackley comes out, and he sweeps it away. Minute and a half to play here, first period. 15 seconds left in the Rochester Lured power play. Big kill so far for Minnesota River. 8 seconds left. In the corner, it's Hone. Up top, now Hone again. Walks in. Fanned on it, now blocked. And clear to the line, not out. Penalty's over. Barkley to the slot. And now Cam on the steal. 1-on-1. He's got
in a minute, 17? Minute 17 of 5 on 3.
That was big. Long outlet pass. Cam puts it in. Throws a high hit. And then picks the pocket of Haugen. That one got
Rochester
past
definitely
everybody.
likes to take the body.
Gugasburg with it. This one tipped by Tish. Out to play Ackley once again. 8 seconds left. Haugen, far side, bad pass. 4 seconds, here's Moreau. Oh, and he missed it. You know what, I want to see that one, Joe, is on net.
Yep.
0-0 after 1. Back with more here in just a few minutes from Rochester.
Don't forget to head down to the table, give those thoughts for Chuck Hawk at the end of the second period. Your chance to win 3 or 8.
Back here in Rochester for period number 2, Minnesota River Bulldog hockey is on the air. With Joe Kane, I'm Ryan Phelps. Bulldogs in blue traveling right to left on your screen here in period 2. We are scoreless with the shots, Joe, remarkably low, 5-1 in favor of Rochester Luard.
6 total shots in 1 period. Has to be a new. Got to be a new record.
Liddell will step out, play it back in behind, but just out of
saw that happen
before
it did.
Core back for it. Leads it ahead with 2s on the intercept. Up ahead for Cam. Hit the linesman. And it's still outside the zone. And now driven in. Bulldogs in a change. Try to get just 5 guys out there this time, boys. I kid. If you're just joining us, we had too many men on the ice penalty earlier. This one deflected wide, and that was shorthanded. We had 5 guys out there. We were only supposed to have 4. Then we had 3.
And like you talked about, a tough play great play by Hegemiller to not go off, to give him a odd man rush, but then Smikowski and the bench didn't pick it up and ended up being a too many men call.
Icing on Rochester Luard.
Speaking of Hegemiller, shout out to Chris Hegemiller. Heard he's not feeling the greatest today. So drink your chicken noodle soup, warm up next to the fire, and listen to us take it from here.
Puck is still sitting on the faceoff dot, now cleared ahead by the Eagles. Dubois angles it ahead for Barkley. Barkley, a defender, jumping into the offense here. Up top for Grodum, off his skate. Shot right on. No, it hit traffic. And now cleared ahead for Domris and out. Draheim finishes it up as he'll put it in deep. Moreau came in kind of backwards and missed on the hit. Now he completes the check. Domris, he had Howrick in front if he could have pulled it free.
Yeah. Moreau couldn't get in the puck. Ryan, you brought it up the first period. 17, 7, and 10. Seen a lot of them out there. They were matched up with 2s most of the first period. So first time, their first shift out there is second period, matched up with their second D partners.
Here's Schaffler. O'Keefe. And now pulled free by Ian. O'Keefe on the half wall, knocked down. Here's a chance for Howard, but he lost it.
Shoot it.
Here's Hain, back the other way. That's 7 you were talking about. Rink wide pass deflected. And now Fredrickson is there, battling with Haugen, but Fredrickson fell. Tyson able to win the battle. Now in behind for Smoother. Braces for the hit. And a penalty coming up. Slashing the call. It's going to go against the Eagles. So Minnesota River will get their first crack at a power play. It'll be number 8, Haugen. Dominic Haugen. Here's 2s. Shot right on. Hagen-Miller for Hollerick. That's a big rebound. Here's Cam walking in. Shot saved. Rebound. Cleared to the line. Not out. There's 2 quick shots on goal. Hollerick had it hop his stick. Kept in by 2s. In front. O'Keefe. Backhand refan. Second attempt right on. Save made by Ackley. Nice movement so far. Some good looks. Hagen-Miller pulls it free. Here's Hollerick. Plays it up top 2s. Far side Cam. Can they hold it? Yes, no, they don't. 2s with it. He'll send it in. They touch up. Oh, that's a high stick. Oh, it's negated as 2s picks it up. He'll carry in himself. 2s. It's 5-on-3 right now on a change. Cam turnaround shot, missed the net. Rebound, Karam's out to center. All right, let's get some new bodies out there. 1 minute left in the power play. Here's 2s. Touch pass O'Keefe, but he missed it. All right, regroup.
Still got 4 guys from that original power play that have still been out there for a minute 15.
2s was hauled down. I'm not sure why the Rochester fans were looking for.
It was.
Oh, okay, all right.
Rich Strahan sitting next to us.
Good. This is Wackel into the corner. Circles away from Barkley up top. Just missed on the pass by Smikalski there. Here's Smikalski. He'll send it. Nope, doesn't get the shot off to send it in deep. All right, let's regroup, boys. 13 seconds left. Wackel fires it wide as he dumps it in. Frederickson missed on it. Another fan shot. And now that one gets by Wackel. It's a foot race. That'll do it for the power play. First minute was really good. And then they never really got anything going yet.
Shoot. Good scoring chance for the Bulldogs there.
I think he felt pressure, but it wasn't there. It was close, but it wasn't there. That 5-5 are the shots. Riley took a little whack at the winger, or the defender who's playing up on the left side, Grodum. So they toss our centerman, and Cam will take the draw and win it cleanly to 2s. Oh, and there's a penalty coming up now.
Are you kidding me?
So 2s was tripped, and when he fell down, he threw the cross check to the back of the head. But what do we always say, Joe? They take the second guy.
Yep.
Every time. So a power play for Rochester lured, cross-checking on Nate 2s. 11:44 to play here, second period. Still scoreless for the Bulldogs and the Eagles.
Minor penalties for the system of Bulldogs for 22 take 2s, 2 minutes for cross check. Penalty 5:16 in the second period. You know what that means, folks? It's an Eagles power play.
That shot blocked by Hagenmiller. Oh, Riley lost the stick. Barkley shot. It's loose in front. Clear to the line, not out. Shot by Hagen. Dugasburg is filing a complaint. I'm not sure what for. It is Hayne. That's what I was saying. Just wanted to make sure. Well, I do respect the student section singing the fight song.
That doesn't happen very often.
No, all the way through the EAGLES Eagles. So, respect. In behind the net. Here's Keith.
Good play by Smikalski there.
That was Hayne from Keith. Now centered. It's in the skates. Second attempt by Champlain. Played out front, but it was to his offhand. Hollerick with it toward the net. That one hit Frederickson. A quick flurry, Joe, for Minnesota River. Looked good.
Schaffler's been playing, getting some run this game. Been playing very well for the Bulldogs.
Yep. This one off the glass by Liddell. Poked at by Tisch. Driven right back in off the glass. And Tisch's minutes have surely increased as well as the season's gone on. And that's a penalty. Taken down on the play that time by Elliott Shell. And now the Bulldogs will go on the power play. 9:56 to... Eagles fan on the clearing attempt, and they give it right back to him. Puck possession, Joe. Puck possession. We got to stop just giving the other team the puck. Here's Hollerick. Gains the line. Tried to send it out front, but he fanned on it. O'Keefe on the half wall. Steps it down low. Fights off a stick check. Cam falls in front of the net. Now up top for 2s. Cam. Down low. No, he shot it right on.
Loser shot. I believe he was looking for a tip there from Hagenmiller. Yep. Good job by the D pair just to get him out of the way, though.
31 seconds gone in the Shell tripping penalty. Bulldogs on the power play with Cam, Hagenmiller, O'Keefe, 2s, and Hollerick. Same 5 they started the last power play with. 2s. Now Hollerick wide open. Hollerick walks in, scores. That's exactly what I wanted to see there, Joe. Hollerick makes it 1-1. He held on to it and walked in. Don't shoot right away. Take a look, and he was wide open.
Waiting for the goalie to make that move. As soon as he goes down, the goalie goes down, he goes up.
Great move by Max. Just walk in, find your spot, get that goalie to move a little bit, to feel some pressure. Don't just shoot it from outside. Great decision by Max.
With 2 weeks left in the season, that's what the Bulldogs need number 7 to start putting points on the board here. They need him to get hot.
So a power play goal by Max Howard ties the game at 1. Shots are even at 8. Draheim on the steal.
Scoring for the Bulldogs, number 7, Max Ford.
Ulrich.
Second assist, number 6, Riley.
So twos and Cam. Hagen Miller up top, Draheim. Shot hit a skate. In behind now for Cam up front. Oh, one-timer.
Yeah, two guys there. You had Corbin and O'Keefe going. Or now 2-on-1 going the other way.
Chance for the Eagles. Nice play by Draheim. Hagen Miller kicks it ahead. And now pitchfork up in the air. Glove down by Harns. Little hip check thrown. You don't see the hip check very often anymore, Joe. Stabbed at by Corbin, but played right back down low now by Core. Levi presses him against the wall. Hard off the glass and cleared. It's in the linesman's skates. Oh, I thought we'd have an advantage there as Corbin throws a hit. Now Levi into the skates. Draheim be able to clear it to the side. Breck Wackel back for it. Takes a shove in the back. Levi to the line, not out. Barkley's there. That one's blocked. To the corner. Give and go. Back down for Phillips. Forces it out front. Grodem at the point. Got to get down there, boys. Who wants it?
They both looked at each other.
This one's just wristed down. I like that.
Yep.
A little disheveled.
Don't mind that at all. All 5 new skaters coming back in for the Bulldogs.
Smoother, Frederickson, Hollerick, Moreau, and Tisch. Eagles control off the draw. Played toward the net. It's in the slot. Nice job defensively by Tisch to free that one up, and now he clears it on ahead, just out of Moreau's reach. Check thrown by Hollerick.
Nice hit. Anybody else besides for one of those 3 forwards, and that's going to be a huge.
This will be an icing.
Yep.
7:14 to play in a tie game.
And I know we just talked about it a couple weeks ago when David signed his letter to play college football at Gus Davis. Talking to his dad a little bit, he said he plans to play right guard.
Oh, okay.
Offensive lineman. I know he played offense and defense for Cleveland this past year, but plans to play offensive guard.
Clean face-off win. Blocker save off the Frederickson shot. Cleared. Right back in. Here's Hollerick on the steal. Takes a bump. Defensively, that was Phillips. Tisch in there, and a bulldozing hit. That could have been a charge.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't.
Hollerick's off.
Grabbing his chin.
Yeah, he almost had his helmet knocked off. This one's tipped by twos. Shot, stick save.
Very, very dangerous hit there by Rochester.
I think that was 17, Jackson Keith. I think. He's just getting off the ice now. I'd like to see the Bulldogs play more physical every game, though, Joe.
Yep.
We have such heavy hitters on our team. I feel like we could use it more to our advantage.
I mean, we talked about a game 1, how many linebackers, offensive linemen, football players, all conference football players we have on the team. And probably 3 of our heaviest hitters don't even play football.
Hagen Miller gets it in the zone. Eagles regroup. Up ahead on the near side. shell. That's loose for Phillips, and now cleared ahead to Cam. Cam fighting through a check from Grodem. Cam gets away, now he's taken down on the play. Penalty coming up. Interference would be the call. Oh, hook, okay.
All right, here's what this line's been out there for 30, 45 seconds. Do you go with your second line quick?
I keep them.
Or keep these guys who just put their last goal line?
Keep your top power play unit out there. They've looked good so far in the 2 minutes of power play they've had. So it'll be Jack Phillips hooking. 6:03 to play here, second period. Bulldog power play. Cam, O'Keefe, Hagenmiller, Hollerick, and twos once again. Nice job by Cam to keep him off the puck. Here's twos. Shot. Save. Big rebound. Hollerick plays it all the way up top. Cam is there. Now down low for O'Keefe. Grodem picks it up. Takes a high hit from O'Keefe. Hagenmiller tries to pull it free. They do. This is Cam. Centers. He was looking for a backdoor feed on Hollerick. Could have hit the goalie and went in.
Yep.
Hollerick again. His shot. Short side. Save made. O'Keefe on the rebound. Sends it up the wall to Hollerick. Now up top.
No look. That's not the pass you want on the power play.
No look change pass. Up two of the killers. Tipped in by O'Keefe. He'll carry. Centers. Hagenmiller drops it back for Cam. He comes in with a hip. Wackel shovels it, but not deep enough, and it's cleared. Hollerick doesn't let it get down the ice. Lifts it right back in. Breck off the bench, gets there first. Now Smikalski through traffic. Smikalski. Hollerick is still out there. He's the only one. You
got to get out. We got Tyson on the bench ready to go.
Here's Wackel. Shot. Deflected. That one's off the glass. Breck able to seal his man off. That shot might have hit the goaltender. 30 seconds left. Here's Hollerick. Back up top. Wackel. Shot. That's hit the goalie. He kind of just slid to his left and took the shot on his shoulder. Gugesberg up top. Wackel. Shot. Smikalski taken down. Here's Fredrickson. And he lost it, and it's cleared. Puck possession.
Yep.
Just one little slip up, and that'll do it for the power play.
Very good power play for the Bulldogs, even though they didn't put one in.
Dubois on the steal. He's down low with Phillips, who's out of the penalty box. As we are at 5-on-5. Fredrickson lost it, and now back the other way come the Eagles. It's Core. His shot deflected by Wackel, way out of play. 3:39 left here in the second period. We are tied at 1. Bulldogs now leading in shots, 12-9.
12-9, 1 for 4 on the power play. The last power play, Ryan didn't put one in. Very good puck possession, very good opportunities for the Bulldogs, but just unable to get the second one in tonight.
Eagles win it, play it down low, and a turnover. Hit the side of the net.
Good play by Liddell there.
Yeah, Liddell had the post sealed off. Angled pass, driven back in offside. And that's a play there by Harns that I'd say is just poor puck possession as the Bulldogs just turn it right back over. But Harns didn't need to dump it in so quick. And then the Bulldogs just had a chance at a nice breakup, but instead we just turned it over. Ooh. This one's intercepted by Smuter! And he lost it in front of the net. There's a big hit by Cam. He just lit up Dubois, and Dubois is slow to get off. He bulldozes to another player. Hagenmiller circles away from a hit by Harns. Remember what I said about 2 minutes ago, Joe?
Yep.
Shot and a save made by Liddell. I want to see more physical play like that. I just think the Bulldogs can benefit so much from that. Tucked in behind by Liddell. First one there was Vossler for Rochester Lourdes. Now this is Keith. Keith made that big run at Howard a few minutes ago, number 17. This one flipped into the air.
Bulldogs hopefully can get their D off. Their D's been on for a while. Two's smoother off.
Shot in the glove, save made by Liddell.
Smoother was able to get off, but Twos was still on. Twos was at a long shift there ever since the power play was over, I believe, which is about a minute 40.
Bulldogs win the draw. Gugasberg rifles it around for Tisch. He'll just tip it ahead for Fredrickson. Fredrickson across the line. All the way to the corner, and then he's ridden off the puck. Stepping up now is Gugasberg. Able to steal. He takes a hit. Tisch in the slot, but it was in his skates. Tipped ahead. Now, got away from him. I thought Shell was going to come in alone, but just out of his reach. Domris. 95 seconds left here in the second period. Hollerick ahead. On Tisch, back to Hollerick. Hollerick across the line. Cert goals. Shot on goal. Hollerick lost it. Tisch now in the corner. Battling for it. Breck Wackel down there. Hollerick has it. He's shoved on the play. Puck comes free, and then dribbling past Wackel was Phillips. Driven right back in offside. Bulldogs touch up, and they'll change up a few. 1 minute left. Long outlet pass.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Draheim centered. Liddell to save. It still is. Turnaround shot by Phillips. Missed everything.
I was going to say, Ryan, when Liddell came out, there was only one Bulldog player back there.
Yeah.
I don't mind him just jumping on that puck. Just jumping on that puck and having a face-off instead of an odd man opportunity for Rochester.
The net was off. That's why we had the whistle. 43.9 seconds left. I was looking at the Rochester Hockey Hall of Fame. Eric Strobel prominently featured, of course, part of the Miracle on Ice team. New Netflix documentary out now on the Miracle on Ice team from 1980.
I have not seen that yet.
I haven't. I've got it in my queue. It's supposed to be very good. I saw some reviews on it from friends on Facebook. Here comes, I was going to say Hollerick. That's not Hollerick. That's Levi Wackel, and this one's shot right back in on Liddell, and he'll just cover it.
I don't mind the lines they have out there right now. With Fredrickson coming in, I know I've said it before, but you got 4 defensive-minded players.
Now Wackel is going to be replaced by Cam. It's Breck Wackel. Levi on the face-off shot through Fredrickson. Dubois. Fredrickson throws him against the wall. Now ahead for Cam. Tips it back for why am I having trouble with Levi Wackel? Oh, Cam fell in behind. 9 seconds left. He was trying to wing it back out front quick. Wackel back to the line. Fredrickson shot right on. Big rebound. 1 second left. They bang it on goal. Gugasberg now in a pushing match, and then they stop. Cool. That's the definition of cool has prevailed. As Corbin and Charlie Core in behind the net both lined each other up for some shoving and both just kind of patted each other on the back. After 2, it's 1-1. Shots on goal 15-14 in favor of the Bulldogs. Each team, Joe, with a power play goal in that second period. The Bulldogs scoring from number 7, Max Hollerick. Back here in Rochester for period number 3, Ryan Phelps, Joe Kane. Minnesota River Bulldogs tied at 1 after 2. They'll be in their road blues traveling left to right here in this third period. O'Keefe, Hagenmiller, Cam, Tews, and Smooter. Anders Liddell in net. Bulldogs win the face-off, and we're underway here in period 3, tied at 1. Each team with a power play goal in that second period. The Bulldogs scored by Max Hollerick. The Eagles scored by Owen Hain. Far side, Ackley. That's Ethan Ackley, not the goaltender. Anton Ackley. Tews on the turnover, up ahead for O'Keefe, just out of his reach. The steal by Hagenmiller, and now back in behind his own net. Scooped up there by Shea Cunningham. Now, Joe, here in the first minute of play, I've said 3 names I haven't said all game.
Yep.
Strange.
Yep. We haven't talked about Cunningham at all.
Nope, not at all, and neither have we seen Easton Ackley. I'm assuming that's the goaltender's younger brother. Behind his own net, picked up by Frederickson off the Levi Wackel pass. This one is not strong enough for icing.
I don't mind that play by Frederickson at all. He looked towards the Minnesota River's bench. Then all of them were going off on a change, and he ended up just dumping it down just soft enough so it wasn't icing.
Wackel with the hit, then he lost an edge as Barkley took him down. Floated ahead, stolen by Smikalski. Smikalski with a move at the line from the slot, a shot right on. Left side rebound! I lost sight of it, Joe.
Went right behind, it went right over Ackley's glove and just trickled right through the crease.
That one straight up into the net, or into the ceiling off a deflection. Wow, great shot by Ben Smikalski into the glove and through Ackley. Nearly in the net. Still tied at 1, 15-15 to play here. Third period action from Rochester. Got some Van Halen playing here. Little Eruption, 1977. To the line and out. Carried on by Hain and cleared right back out. Here's Moreau with Domrus. 2-on-2. He'll drive it in deep. Ackley sweeps it near side. Tews walks in. Shot save. Big rebound again. Tews there, but he overskated. Hollerick takes it in. They're offside.
Just barely offsides. Moreau could not get back in time.
Sounds like my playlist. Now they got Motley Crue on.
You were throwing some bangers on last home game.
Thank you very much. I was in charge of music. Then I changed it for the third period. Tyler Legal asked for more Metallica. So I typed, Guggersberg just blew a tire. So I switched my playlist to Metallica. I played all Metallica the rest of the way. Off the dasher and back down. Glove down by Guggersberg, then he throws a hit and a shove. Far corner, Frederickson is there. This is Hollerick, but he couldn't hold on to it. Lost his stick. 2 big hits thrown. Back to the point. Near side, now this is Phillips. Kelvin Phillips. Shot on Liddell to save. Now Hollerick with it. This is Cam. Riley.
1-on-4.
Across the line. Tips a shoulder. And the net was knocked off.
Looked like it was knocked off by Ackley just sliding over.
It was. Very intentional.
I'd give him 2 minutes.
Our guy did that last period. So
Yeah.
they each get 1. Now we're even. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in the third.
Very balanced game so far today. I mean, shots first period were 5-1 in favor of Rochester. Now they're 17-15 in favor of your Bulldogs.
Centered. O'Keefe couldn't grab a hold of it. Now the Eagles. A nice reach back by O'Keefe. Tews, touch pass ahead for Cam. And now the Sixes go after it. Cam lost an edge, and so did Harns. Ooh. And now Cam had his head shoved down. Hagenmiller just lost an edge there in the slot. Cam and Harns really battling out front. Hagenmiller hits the brakes. Cam down low. Hagenmiller one-timer, O'Keefe fanned on it. 2 steps up. Played in offside. Cam touches up. Outlet. Played ahead. This could be icing.
Yep.
He's about 3 feet shy of the red line.
Good call.
If he's a foot and a half, they'll give it to him. 3 feet, that's too much.
Ryan, Olympics start. What, in a week or so here? Are you excited? You're going to watch that? You going to partake in it?
Absolutely love the Olympics. I have my entire life, both summer and winter.
So what do you like more, winter or summer?
Oh, probably go summer, but okay. I mean, hockey is the great equalizer. I mean, the Olympic hockey. Dating back to what we talked about in 1980. Just such a thrill.
For me, it's winter, and I love bobsledding. I love what I normally don't get to watch.
Yep. Well, figure skating is fun.
Yeah.
But that's part of the charm of the summer events as well. Is you've got swimming and gymnastics are the 2 big ones that I never watch those. I never watch, as you mentioned, luge and bobsled. The biathlon, where you're cross-country skiing and shooting a bow and arrow, centered by Frederickson, intercepted by Dubois, off the glass and down. I don't think it was touched. So, yeah, love it. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Now that it's I'm excited for it to be here when it's in LA in a couple of years.
Yeah, for sure.
I will not miss any of it. But, yes, I am the same thing, Ryan. I will watch every second that I can.
And I've been lucky my whole life. The Summer Olympics, we're usually on summer vacation. So I've watched the Summer Olympics from all parts of the U.S., including the last one up north at Cutfoot Sioux off Lake Winnebagoshis.
Jeez.
12:10 left as we get back to game action. I'm sure you guys are thrilled with our Olympic talk. Here come the Eagles. Big play by Twos as he just erased Sam Kleinschmidt. That was a great defensive play. Twos back. It's Juarez. We didn't see much of Jacob in the second period.
All the special teams.
That was
offsides. Yeah.
They're going to move it all the way back to the line, too. The Eagle blue line.
Yeah, all the special teams, penalty kill, power plays. You're going to see 6, 8 guys, 10 guys at most. Most of the period, that's what we saw.
Hagenmiller wins it. O'Keefe just out of his reach. This is Harns, the captain. Headman pass hit off the thigh pad of, I think, Cam. There's a blocker saved by Liddell. And now a shot deflected wide. Frederickson with it. Angled a pass, but it hit off a stick. Hagenmiller bumped. Cam across the line, throws a shoulder. Then he just bulldozes a man. Nice play by Gugesberg, and then he's shoved down. That's a penalty.
Yep.
Bulldogs back on the power play. Or they blow the whistle.
And why did they blow the whistle?
I don't know.
I think he lost track of who the penalty was on.
I did too. So roughing the call. It's going against Che Cunningham. Well, the old nuts and bolts chant. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Cunningham must have said something too, because the ref's still talking to him. Oh,
there's one of the students just said 12 and 21 aren't the same number. Maybe Cunningham wasn't the guilty party. Instead, it should have been Jameson Item.
Great look by Cam off the face-off. Give and go to twos off the
2
crossbar.
minutes for roughing. The penalty flag 57 in the third period.
So 6 seconds tick off the clock. 10:57 to play here. Cunningham for roughing. Nice battle by Cam. Cam dips the shoulder, walks in, and there's that net again. And now, if I'm Miller, I have a word about it.
Yep.
There's sliding to make a save, and then there's deliberately just pushing his shoulder into it.
The ref at center ice just looked over at both of them and gave them the little pump the brakes. I got it.
Yep,
They both gave him a thumbs up.
Yep. Now, we like every officiating crew, Joe, that we've had. Oh, they like that song. Nice spin move by Riley. Centers, one-timer, and Keith.
That's twice for Keith today. Jeez.
Right in the wickets. Liddell flips it off the glass. That was a beautiful play. Back the other way now. Keith with it.
Keep the pressure, boys. Don't give up. Don't.
Riley angles a pass to Hollerick. Twos heads off on a change. Levi Wacko replaces him. Fanned on by Max. Saved by Wacko at the line. Played back down low. Tipped by Hagen Miller. Now a foot race. Grodem gets there first and he clears. So now change up the rest of your power play here. O'Keefe tips it in. O'Keefe and Hagenmiller are still out there. Hollerick is off. Frederickson on. Gugesberg is on as well. And now O'Keefe and Hagenmiller both off. Here comes Breck and Ben Smikalski. 40 seconds left in the power play. Long wrister off the glass and down.
Kind of a weird time for them to change. Rochester had the possession in their zone.
Puck possession, boys. Smart passes. Dropped off by Smikalski. Gugesberg across the line. A shot right on. Blocker save. Gugesberg down. And now an odd man rush the other way. Perhaps big hit by Breck Wacko. Okay, that'll about do it for the power play. Again, the top power play unit looking good. Got a couple good looks. A couple really good looks. Back to 5-on-5 now as the Cunningham roughing penalty expires. Turned right back around. Hollerick was off the bench and right back on again. This will be an icing.
That's fine. Bulldogs were kind of, lines were jumbled. That's when we usually see the too many men call, so I'm good with them icing that down, getting their lines squared away.
Domris, Hollerick, Tisch, Juarez, and Miller? No, twos.
Speaking of Miller, I have not seen any of Jack Miller since that first period, so.
Yep. Twos to the line, not out. Shot blocked along the way by Hollerick. Juarez swung and missed. Twos. Crosses center and dumps it, but not very far. Turn right back around. Juarez.
Get back, boys.
Kept in at the line. High slot, Tisch on his man. Centered! Oh, what a save by Liddell! Juarez with a big hit on the near side. Oh, he hurt Grodem on that one. Grodem's slow to the bench. Oh. Tisch pulls it free. Again, boys, you got to get it past that blue line.
Yep.
Walking in, a shot and a save. That was Barkley on the rush.
Barkley doing his best Quinn Hughes impression, wearing 43, bringing it in from the D zone from the blue line.
Yeah. He's a good-looking player. Barkley's had a nice game so far. Owen Barkley, senior defender. .751 to play as we're past the midway point of the third period. They'll wrap it around to the far side. O'Keefe tipped it right to Dubois. Centered. This one tipped to the high slot. Now near side Harns. Down low for Dubois. Give and go. Shot deflected. Missing that high and wide. O'Keefe is there. Touches ahead for Hagenmiller. Cole, the sophomore, across the line. They're offside.
One deke right at the blue line, which made him Cam a half second
Cam
ahead
was,
of him.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, they really got the music jacked this third period. Pushed ahead by Minnesota River. Played off the end wall for Harns. Long outlet, tipped. Frederickson came up for the hit, but jumping around it was Hain. Harns at the near point. Back down low. Keefe is there. And now Cam fights through a check. Cam gets around a wide hip check attempt by Harns. Harns and Cam in front of the net. That's a good battle right there. Hagenmiller in the corner emerges with it. Tried to center, now it goes to the near side.
Cam got tired. Cam was going to go for it. He took one side and held up.
Hagenmiller heads off. This one all the way down. It's a foot race now. Ooh, there's a big hit by Twos.
Ooh.
It was clean. It's just the way he spun into the boards. Looked awkward. But he's all right. That was 19, I think. Up top now. Grodem, or rather Barkley. Actually, I haven't seen Grodem now that I mentioned his name.
Got the Bulldogs chasing right now.
Twos swallows up his man. Cam fighting off a check. Blocked by Juarez. There's 3 Lord Eagles in. Played around to the near side and all the way down.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. 6:04. That was Sam Kleinschmidt, 27, with that big hit on Juarez. Running full speed. I thought Jacob would have seen him, though.
Yep. Charlie asked him the same thing as well.
Shots are even at 18. Tied at 1 on the scoreboard. That one might have got a piece of it, Liddell.
It got a piece of Liddell, yep.
Down the ice.
They're finishing their checks right now this third period. Bulldogs got to do the same.
Yep. Always. Gugasberg off the near side wall. Steps in to seal it off. Second attempt gets it right into the catching glove. Thrown out. That's interference. The goalie can't go after a player like that.
Nope.
Hollerick poke check. Taken away by Frederickson.
And that's the second time he's done that.
Yeah, well, twice in a row.
Yep.
But that second one was a little more flagrant. And he left the crease.
Oh, Tyson turnover.
Hollerick lost an edge. Now Domrus plays it ahead. Moreau can't get there in time. Dubois down low with Frederickson. Frederickson gets it to the line and now out. Tyson Frederickson is turned into Mr. Old Reliable back there at defense. Just get him the puck. Need to get out of the zone. He'll get out of the zone. Need a shot on goal. He'll take a shot on goal.
Coming all the way across ice.
Touched at the line. Played ahead. Smooter is there. Banks it hard. Moreau harassing Harns. Hollerick on the steal. Smooter with it now. Reverse pass for Wackel.
Wackel's back on D now.
Smooter. I didn't like that decision to go back. In behind the net. Hain tried to force it in front. Now back to the line for Harns. Hollerick long and the change comes off. Hain's shot was blocked. It's underneath. Oh, and deflected just wide. Played back out on the near side. And now finally O'Keefe. Able to clear for Hagenmiller. O'Keefe. Shot blocked.
Bulldogs tighten everything up. Looks like they're moved Wackel back to D. He's going to pair with Corbin, and you got Tyson and Choose, and then he's kept this first line together all third period.
Yep. I like that. They look good. Off the face-off, it was in the linesman's skate. O'Keefe with a hit. Grodem back out on the ice now after taking that big hit from Riley. Tyson causes the turnover, played back down by O'Keefe. Sharp pass near side, stolen by Twos. Cam gets around the defender, and now Hagenmiller walking in. Shot for a short angle, and the save made by Ackley. 3:12 left. So the goaltender kicking off the net, and also the interference. If I was Coach Miller, which maybe he has, I'd say something about that too.
Brack Wackel goal coming up, folks.
All right.
Or not.
Wackel down low. Tries to play it out front, and diving on it is Ackley. So we'll reset and do it again. 3:06 to play. Late change to get fresh defense out.
Yeah, very late change.
Harns and Core. We haven't said Core's name for a while. Hollerick, he just couldn't quite grab the handle. This one sent all the way down. Levi Wackel. I think Levi played that well.
Yep.
Slowed down just enough. Make it look like he's skating hard. Icing the call.
3 opportunities for the Bulldogs. I was going to say I would
Smikalski.
have Smikalski take face off here now. Yep. Now another late change.
No, it's Core again.
Okay.
He was still out there.
Yep.
He might have been heading off, actually. Design play off the face-off. Wackel interrupts that. Knocked down by Breck. No, that was so Breck hit it and didn't play it. He almost played it, didn't quite touch it. So hand pass. And because of that, the face-off will come all the way back down. Shots are even, 19 apiece. Goals are even at 1. Hain for Rochester Lourdes. Hollerick for Minnesota River.
Hagenmiller. Oh, yep. Goals, sorry.
Yep. Oh, you got to take that, Ian. Nice stick by Ian O'Keefe. Here come the Bulldogs. Ahead for Cam. Cam around the defender. Rolls right in on net. And now a pile up. And Ian O'Keefe turns the tables.
Yep.
You're going to take them both? I don't know. You could have let that go, I suppose. But if you're taking them both, that's fine too.
Yep.
I don't want to lose Ian, though.
I don't want to lose Ian.
So that's coincidentals. So they won't be eligible to return until 27 seconds left. So O'Keefe and Shell, coincidental minors for roughing. Moreau, Cam, Hagenmiller, Twos, and Fredrickson. Twos off the face-off. Plays it all the way around for Cam. Cam turned right into that hit. That's going to make him mad.
Yep.
Minor penalties and assists for both teams. First and River Bulldogs.
Twos up ahead. Pass intercepted by Grodem. They're offside. Zone clears. This is Fredrickson. Banks it off the wall. Cam touched it, but it goes right to Grodem. And now Barkley Barkley, nearly taken away by Moreau and Cam. Now it's played in deep. Hagenmiller in on the forecheck as he braces for the hit. Both fall. Moreau rather, but he couldn't grab it. Flipped into the air, glove down by Wackel. It was touched, so no hand pass this time. Cam, nice move at first, then he lost it. Wrapped around, pinch in Corbin, there he goes. Big hit thrown by Riley, and now flipped down the ice. No icing. Wackel gets there first, but he lost it. Dubois, center! Liddell, the save! Corbin ahead. Cam jumps around with a corner, walking in! And Cam's helmet came off. So he has to leave. There's exactly 1 minute left. So the referee wants that faced off out at center ice.
Very unfortunate for the Bulldogs. Scoring rush there with a minute left. Cam's helmet pops off just as the Bulldogs got it on net.
Bulldogs off the face-off, sent in by twos. Ackley tries to settle it and does. Now he plays it far side off the dasher. Finally hits the ice and now cleared ahead. That one hit the linesman. Fortunate bounce for the Bulldogs. And now back the other way, Smikalski with it. He's dragged down from behind. Gets right back on his feet, and he's got it again. Put it in deep. There you go, Ben. 35 seconds left. Ackley continues it around. Hollerick plays it back down low. It's intercepted there by Grodem. And now Frederickson retreats, and he'll regroup. This is twos. Flip back in. So next whistle, O'Keefe is eligible to get out. But there's only 15 seconds left. There's turnover. Hollerick with it. Hollerick, turn, shot. Hit the butt end of the stick. It was going wide. Twos with 8 seconds left. Dips a shoulder. Lost in the corner. 4 seconds left. And, folks, we get some bonus hockey. Here's it's gloved. And one last attempt by Tyson Frederickson. So we'll have a 3-minute break. And then an 8-minute sudden death overtime. Tied at 1 here in Rochester. We are ready for overtime. Bulldog hockey on the air here in Rochester. Ryan Phelps, Joe Kane, tied at 1, heading to period 4. Sudden death, 8 minutes. Bulldogs come out with Cam, Hagenmiller, O'Keefe, Tews, and Juarez. And of course, Anders Liddell, who made a big late save, is in goal.
If you're sitting at home watching up, cuddled next to a blanket or next to the fire, you are missing a doozy, folks.
Well, they're not missing it. They're getting a great call here on our...
Missing it live. How about that?
Played to the corner. O'Keefe is going to be there first. Back down for Cam. Cam tied up, able to kick it along the end wall, though. Back for a pass! Oh, O'Keefe almost had it. There's a shot off the post. Big rebound. And now picked up by Dubois. Oh, what a great look from Minnesota River.
Get back,
3 on 2. Pad save made. Here comes Tews. 4 on 2. Up ahead for O'Keefe. O'Keefe, drop pass. There's a shot. Rebound. No. Oh. You got to take him. You got to take him.
Yeah.
You don't. Here's the thing. You don't just get to go skate up and
How do you
start
not
punching
know?
people. I mean, I love this game.
You're taking twos?
No. That's it. I love this game, Joe. I've made a career out of it.
He's taking somebody.
One of the things I can't stand about it is that
There we go. 5 on 5.
you can take 3 cross checks to the head, no penalty. You turn around, you shove the guy back. Oh, let's take them both.
Yep.
It's just, and in this case, Tews is coming in, crashing the net. He's not deliberately hitting the goalie. He's pushed into him, and then the goalie gets up. I guarantee you, if the goalie didn't have that reaction, they would not have taken Tews. But because the goalie goes after him and punches him, got to take them both. I almost got kicked out of a game in Wilmer for that same thing happening.
Bulldogs with 2 opportunities there out front, unable to put one into the back of net. Cam hit the post.
For the Eagles, the goaltender, number 31, Anton Ackley, both 2 minutes for 1. Serving the penalty for the Eagles, number 13, and Lowry is right, 49 seconds.
So Lamb and Lowry, who haven't seen the entire game.
Yeah, and how about that trade-off?
Yeah.
Bulldogs' best defenseman.
Captain Tews. Yeah.
For a guy that hasn't seen the ice.
I thought maybe they'd have to take somebody that's on the ice.
It should be, right? I mean,
Centered. High slot picked up by Breck. He's taken down. Nope. Okay. Smikalski with it. Smikalski toward the net, bouncing, intercepted, sent back the other way, but that's hit off an eagle.
get back.
Here comes Hollerick. Hits the brakes. Shot. That one deflected off the defender, Keith. Barkley. Take it. Oh, you got to take that away. Now tipped in by Dubois. Juarez, you have to hustle. Keith is right on him. Reverse pass, Wackel. Missed on the outlet.
Good pressure by Hagenmiller down there for the Bulldogs.
Go get him again. Blocked. That one hit Cam. Got to wait for the zone to clear, and it does. Juarez in. Bumps his man. Now O'Keefe is there to dig it out. And he does. 5.5 to play. Here's Cam through traffic. Lost it. Played ahead on the far side. Hagenmiller tries to steal, and now it's loose, and back the other way comes Dubois. Frederickson wraps him up. Great defensive play by Tyson. Out to center ice. They're in offside. You got time. Off the wall to Cam and hit his skate. And he'll just relay it in. Off the end wall, juicy bounce. Now they'll play it around on the near side. Fresh legs out for Minnesota River. Tipped in that time, and that was a needed change for Rochester Lured. Too bad we couldn't hold the zone. Domris with it. Tipped out by Moreau. Right back in. And stolen away. Nice play by Gugesberg to erase the threat. And nice hit by Hagenmiller. Gugesberg with it. Puts it in deep, right on goal. Nearly turned over. And again,
it off again. Jesus.
4:23 left. So Twos is out now.
I don't know why. I don't know what they're talking about, but
I mean, there's legitimate.
the linesman brought it up to him, and he goes like this, like, why not? Shrugged his shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, there's legitimate making a save and kicking the net out.
Yep.
That happens. We've had 3 times now where this goalie is legitimately kicking it off on purpose. Hollerick up top toward the net, but just wide. Keefe up the near side, intercepted by O'Keefe. Keefe and O'Keefe, glove down at the line. Juarez couldn't hold. Twos lines up his man. Now Dubois had it. Twos knocks it away. Twos a one-man wrecking crew. Here comes Cam. Cam up front, and it was just beyond Twos. Now what? Net off again? Shocking. Coach Miller looks disgusted. Oh yeah, fix that. That's going to help. That's the problem. The pegs aren't in deep enough, Joe.
Oh yeah. Yep. Where were we just? Dodge County? I like what they did. They had 4 spikes that went in, and they had no issues there.
We won't have any issues here either.
No.
Off the face-off, win right through and on. Levi Wacko with that shot.
Moved Hagermiller to the second line with, well, maybe just double shifting him with Moreau and Smykowski.
Towards the net, picked up there by Core, far side. It's in the skates and now cleared. Gugesberg, it's a rolling puck. So helping him out is Levi Wacko. Wacko, play it all the way around. No, don't wait for it, Ben. Gotta go after it, boys. Can't sit and wait for the puck. This one's back to the line. Core. Shot right on. Stick save. See what Core did there, Joe? He had a wide open shooting lane.
He waited.
And he waited, which is what you want to do. This one flipped all the way down. It's going to go right in on goal. 3 minutes left. Near side. Outlet. Oh, come on, Max. Uh-oh. There's a rush for the Eagles. Nice play defensively by Twos. Core pinching in. To the end line and in behind. Takes a whack from Twos. Nate throws him up. Don't leave it back there, though, boys. Hollerick able to knock it free.
Smykowski's been out there, and Moreau have been out there for a long time for the Bulldogs.
Played up top for Harns. Wide open on the far side. Shot was blocked. Nice block by Twos.
Moreau and Smykowski just pinned down, can't get off.
One of the Bulldogs fans just yelled, kick the net off. Oh, good bounce for the Bulldogs. Yes, there we go. Hollerick on a breakaway. Hollerick. Oh.
5-hole was there. All right.
I want to see a move there. Drive that net. I mean, he's got a wicked shot, but I was hoping he was going to go in on a backhander.
Yeah, it looks like they just double shifted Hagenmiller, put him back out with his line.
2:08 to play. Overtime. Sudden death. Barkley clears it ahead. This is Keefe. O'Keefe is on him. Levi chases him to the corner, and he's down. Oh. Back down low. Tried to center. Nice play by Cole. Stuck a leg out to block it.
Cam keeps looking down at his skate. Hopefully something's not going on there.
Shot through traffic. Rebound pushed wide. Oh, that was a great look for the Eagles. Hagen Miller. Shot. It's loose in front, and luckily it was rolling. Came all the way to the near wall. Bulldogs on their heels a bit here. Shot on. Rebound. Hagen Miller flips it ahead. Cam. He's going to catch it. Oh, what a shot by Cam. Now back the other way. It's 3-on-3. Shot and a save made.
Get out.
Oh, Cam just absolutely destroyed Cork. Long outlet. Breck Walker. Drop pass. Hagen Miller. Rebound. And it's covered.
Coach Miller, you call a timeout.
I mean, you could.
You get that line of Cam up there.
You've got two even top lines. I think our second line's better than theirs. I would think the Eagles would want to call a timeout. I feel like we just have the deeper bench.
Yep. Riley lights out Cam. Just huge hit at center ice there. They're wanting a call there, which you could have probably called, but this late in the game, it's going to take a lot to get a penalty called.
Yeah. Timeout, Eagles. See that, and I agree that they should. They don't have the depth. They've got that top line.
Yep.
I mean, that last 2 minutes of the game was played in our end. It was all 7, 10, 17.
Yep.
So a 1 minute breather. Under a minute to play.
All right, we've been wrong all season, but who do you come out with for the Bulldogs? I mean,
I'd go right back to the top line, and I want to see Ian O'Keefe bury it. He had a chance at the beginning of overtime. Give him another look. Although, I'll say Nate Tews is playing a hell of a game, too.
Yeah, Tews, Tyson.
Yep.
But then you put Max out. Max has probably had one of his best games of the season, I think. So I think they got a whole bunch, like you said, we are deeper. We got a second line that is stronger with Smykowski, Wackel, and Hollerick.
5, 6, 7 are on the ice right now with Tews and Frederickson. I'd keep 13 and 22 out there.
Yep. And 6 is going for sure. It's just who's paired with them. Both teams have had a lot of scoring chances this overtime.
Oh, overtime's been fun. The whole game's been fun, but minus the first period. First period's a little flat.
Coach Gorky just ran in from the stands and came in on the bench.
He wants to suit up.
Yeah.
So it is 5, 6, 7, 19 and 22. Actually, Levi Wackel's played a heck of a game, too. 53.1 seconds left. It's sudden death. Eagles win the face-off. Wrap it around. Tipped out. Oh, that got past. There's a chance now for the Eagles, centered. Got in behind, and Levi Wackel just rammed into the post. I don't know if he fell or was falling, but I mean, he just ran right into the post. 40.8 seconds left. And that was just not well played at the blue line by the Bulldog defense. This time the Bulldogs win the face-off, but the Eagles gain control. 35 seconds left. Let's get possession here, boys. Hollerick rips it around. Now it's a foot race. Harns has to hustle back as Cam was on him. Cam takes his man into the board. Intercepted by Hollerick, but he couldn't hold on. 20 seconds left. Centering pass blocked. This is Smykowski. Smykowski with it. All the way through to Wackel. Back to Smykowski, but he fanned on it. Smykowski, 6 seconds left. And that's going to do it. 1-1. A tie game. We finish up here in Rochester. Well, nice effort, though. Again, after that first period, I thought the Bulldogs, I dare say they played maybe their best game.
Yep. One shot that first period, 5-1 after the first. Shots Bulldogs 27, Rochester 23. So yeah, I would say as well, Ryan, best game they played all season.
I mean, it's hard to judge against Redwood Valley and against Worthington and Wyndham and teams like that, but against a quality opponent, that was a really nice second, third, and overtime period. So we're down to Mankato West on Monday.
See everybody then, 7:30 start, I believe.
Sounds good. Thanks, everyone.